Hi everyone, my name is Ninush Kaftal and I'm a singer and actress. And my favorite era is definitely got to be the 80s. The 80s music, we knew how to have a good time. Everything from Journey, Don't Stop Believing, to Culture Club, to Madonna. We'd just run onto that dance floor and we would express ourselves. I grew up in South Africa and often we were going on holiday to Plettenberg Bay and we'd go to the beach. And I think I had my first kiss on the beach, maybe too much information. But it was this feeling of freedom, this feeling of anything you wanted to happen could happen. And it was also innocent. It was like innocent fun, running onto the dance floor. Then in the 90s, I actually released a track called Frozen Love. So I co-wrote the track, it's techno. And the group was called Polaris, and we did Polaris featuring Minush. And I wrote the words on the tube. And again, it was this feeling of anything could happen. If you think of the 80s music, of the guy serenading the girl with his boombox outside her apartment, singing a song, like that innocence, that romance. I think we've lost something of that. Also with technology, in a way, we've lost something of that freedom and that innocent spirit. And we really had that 80s, 90s, just having fun, taking a chance, expressing yourself. When I think of the haircuts of the day and the shoulder pads and the makeup and everything that you wanted to do, you could just do whatever you wanted to be. You could be anything you wanted to be. And that's the kind of message I want to put out with music from the 80s, music from the 90s. Be whoever you want to be. I've just done a video right now for, not now, it was a few months ago, for TikTok called Love Luxury, and I played a cat lady, and it was such fun, buying a handbag for a cat. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do. And that was what growing up in the 80s and 90s and the music of that era showed me. If you want to get up on the bar and dance, this is what we did on holiday now in South Africa. We were in a bar where they kept playing music from the 80s. And people are there remembering those days, but those days could be now. The kids for today need to listen to that era and have sort of that spirit. Somebody said to me, I wish I'd grown up in the 80s. Well, you can feel like you're growing up in the 80s now. And we got up in the bar and we were dancing, all innocently, no alcohol, just pure fun.
Hello everyone, how we doing? It's Saturday. Tomorrow, the biggest toy fair in the UK, the Birmingham NEC. So, just been into Lloyd's Bank and taken out some money for the show tomorrow. We are going to see what we can get at the NEC Toy Collectors Fair, the biggest one in the UK, 580 plus stalls with £2,000. What we're going to do, we're going to get over there. We're not going to drive because I drive for a living. I'm a lorry driver. I'm working on 3 films at the moment, one that I'm producing and 2 others that I'm a part of. And I drive pretty much all over the United Kingdom for my film work. So I just want to sit on a coach and put my feet up and relax and enjoy the journey. And then after walking around all day, picking stuff up, I just want to sit there on the way back. I'm thinking of getting the Elizabeth line, lovely trains they are, all the way back, and again just take it easy in an air-conditioned train and just enjoy it. Driving there, walking around it, driving all the way back, it's just too much. Yes, I could stay there in a hotel, but then Monday comes around, I've got to be back to work. So enjoy the show.
You're watching 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
You are now watching 80s and 90s Retro Collectors.
You are watching 80s and 90s Retro Collectors.
You're watching 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
You're watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
You're watching 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
conhecia essa história dele? Você estava lá mesmo? É. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. I'm about to board a coach to Birmingham for the NEC Toy Fair. And yes, it's 4 AM.
My favourite era actually is the 80s, but I also like the 90s, and the 90s music. We used to go clubbing, and the 80s, there's a club that we go to now where they play 80s music, and we knew how to have a good time. I mean, the haircuts and the spiky haircuts and the shoulder pads, we just knew how to express ourselves and to really enjoy ourselves. So I also had a track out in the 90s, which we're currently doing a remix for, called Frozen Love. And that was a hit, so it would say Minush. It would say Frozen Love, Polaris featuring Minush. And it was just something about that era that we just knew how to have fun. And I think today that's kind of got lost a little bit, the people just to go out and party and dance with your friends, and it's innocent, and you hear the music and you run onto the dance floor and you just have a good time. And everything from Culture Club to Bon Jovi to, I think we were listening to Rhythm as a Dancer, Snap, all that 90s sort of, and the techno, the track that I did is techno. So have fun, guys. Don't forget to have fun and use the 80s and the 90s music to express yourself. Why not?
Watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
You're watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
You are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Hi, my name is Daniel Egan and I'm an actor, and I was in Star Wars A Rogue One Story. I played two characters, a Death Trooper and a Partisan. And I'd like to say hello to all my fans, and especially 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Thank you.
I'm in here, bro.
You're watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Hello everybody, you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Make sure you subscribe. Whoa!
80s and 90s Retro Collector. Not just a channel about action figures, but a channel where action figures.
Hello, it's me, Brawling Badger, star of Balmoral drained, and Essex FBI investigates. And you are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. Have fun, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Cookie, cookie, cookie! Cookie! Mmm! We love cookie!
Hi there, folks.
Biggest toy fair there is. Oh, happy days.
Yes, no problem at all, Mel. No problem.
Yeah, it's too tricky. Yeah, it's too. Yeah, it's just taking your personality away.
You want him? Are you sure that's the one that you want? Has he seen
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the NEC. Please remember that parking is free when the toy collector space is on. So, in fact, today you don't need to go to the barriers of it. So, when you leave.
On the front shore.
Yeah, I only want the balls. I wouldn't do that. Another Austin Powers down there. So are you walking away? No. I couldn't tell.
You got today?
Sorry?
Found stuff you got some loot?
Oh yeah, I did take that.
Did you want to jump there? Live and learn, don't you? That's it.
Hello, brother. Cheers. I did some card art. That's what I said. Yeah, I just saw it. Really like it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, sorry, we're talking about Dale or Dale.
You mean your brain goes to the This is not.
Sorry, I keep knocking your stuff.
I know, this is going to get like smaller and smaller over the years. I can get them punch me in the side. Hey, Dad, do you know how I'm looking up?
Yes, please.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, why don't you get a carrot back, man? I'll give you 30 people one, mate. Go on. Genuinely, if you want to catch it.
Never been opened.
Yes, it's fantastic.
I didn't even know they did cars from the 80s for He-Man.
Yes, I never knew.
Yeah.
And also what's crazy is they've got speech bubbles.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful. There you've got some great stuff.
Sorry about that.
Must be able to walk for more than 1 second.
No, it's just
I know everybody's been asking me.
I can make the 6 out of the 6.
Might be similar to.
I'm just going to catch up with Lily.
Okay.
See how much it is in the book.
Similar.
Is this your stove?
It is, yes.
How much is this?
It's 10.
10, yeah, I'll take him, please.
These three photographs cost money.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Are you interested in that one? Yeah. Yeah, I see that one.
Complete, yes, complete.
Yeah. Yep. Horses, yeah. Everything is original. Everything here is original. Sorry? Yeah. Are you interested? Do you want to have a look at that, or it's got 195 at the moment. 195. Complete. Yeah, it all works. Everything works.
They are lovely. Sorry.
Yeah, advertising is aware.
Hello. Right, I'll take that one. Have you got a bag at all?
Sorry?
Have you got a bag at all? Oh, thank you.
5 chat and all, isn't it? I'll take him, he's 5 and all, isn't he? So. Could I take him with the bag for 5, please? Lovely. Oh, there's what's this one here? Let's have a look. That one. Yeah, that's a different card. I prefer that one, to be fair. Yeah. No. 5 each. Oh, okay, mate. There's a 10 spot.
Cheers, thank you.
Oh, I have a look. Oh, shit.
Brilliant start. That's alright. The 2 Jace toys, yeah, I was wondering if that's the...
That's true, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. 12.75. It's card's perfectly fine. All good. Thank you. Best of luck. There you go.
Yeah, if you didn't take it, then just take a picture of the last take it and send it in the outside.
That shed, can you see it? Doesn't feel anything like retro.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
My dad had the whole set. He's even had some of the hardbacks as well. Yeah.
I tried.
Well, he collected them for
At
years.
the time.
Yeah. I mean, him and my uncle did. You know, they were huge fans. Oh God, yeah. Do you know what? You know, as a kid, you used to have to pay like 10 pencil books and annuals and things. And we collected annuals. So over 5,000 annuals. Yeah. I hope they do run away. So it's not right.
So, hello. Hello. Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah. Hello. Just want to say hello, guys.
Right, it's got flames on the side. You call them in this country. can get them over there.
Busy day. It was quiet. We got the early bird, came in, and then it just went mad for about an hour and a half. And then it's died down a bit now. Had a spot of lunch, nice cold drink, recharge the old batteries, and yeah, it's calmed down a bit. Everyone seems to be eating now. So yeah, should have a little walk around without it being so manic. Look at that, the old talking robo shop, would you believe it?
No, you're right. You're quite right. While you're here, we've got to do some. More cars today, actually. No, there's more.
Anyone want a Sting in a totally knackered box that doesn't look like Sting for 90 quid? No thanks.
You are watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Thank you.
Boom.
Sweet, bro.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
You look like a blueberry.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Well, you have bad hair.
What did you say?
I said your hair looks stupid.
Yeah, I'm definitely on this plan. Yeah, I'm collecting Lego at the moment. Yeah, I'm building up a play.
How much that? How much that Thundercats, bro?
£20.
£20, okay, let's think on that. Original.
No, I haven't
Thundercats.
yet.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, YouTube.
I've got good, if you're interested in some, I've got good deals on these at the moment, so yeah.
Just kidding. Boom. Bang. Bang.
Zach is the Stranger Things.
One of the best looking ones, they're about 20 each. But they're
And as I come down, wait. And then somebody else spoke to me, and after the new game, just come on the way on. I'm just waiting for the salt, we got it 2 or 3 days. And you put it sit on the top, and you look at I stand not sitting on it, but it's just still talking to us.
Yeah, brother.
Anyone over the crowd? Went over 100 each. I can't see Yeah.
He's just on the finger, the trick fingers.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
because you put them in the gun and they get caught in the gun, and you pull the gun off.
That's
and their
it.
fingers got caught.
I mean,
Have you sort of done a bit of an upgrade on the bottom of these with a little bit?
We've adjusted the size. Yeah, you bought some from us originally.
I'd just get him regraded, I would.
Yeah. If you want to make an offer on the lot, mate, you can.
Yeah, I think it's over on that guy.
You never know. One and
Yeah, all the parts are then more framed, so that's how we show trying to make it happy.
Would it be, it'll probably be in the Dino Riders stuff, where they have like all the machine guns and big like armour plates and stuff. Yeah, Dino Riders. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries, mate.
Have a good day.
What should we got on the? They're $11.99 those.
Okay, cool.
Would you like a bag for it, mate?
No, it's okay.
It's not, it's quite loose, so people can buy it. It's quite different to the one I had. You're alright, mate. That one is just one of the bits in. Hi there, yes. Thanks on
I was very much considering like.
So I had a helicopter, a boat, and a little
Hey.
vehicle a bit like that.
Of course.
My wife would leave me.
I don't think it's an option. I don't think. Well, you've seen the Father Tad episode.
with the cows, where this is quite good.
Yeah.
Close, and therefore,
I wish I could. Oh dear.
Like golden inserters. Big seat, yeah, behind the book, those things that look like chrome gold.
Yeah, and then I've got a P-Lamp one that I bought from one of the dealers here for that. Yeah, freaking stack of 10 quid. About 70 motor show, and they put it on a Ferrari chassis.
Yeah,
and I kind of green it.
Yeah, feeling one. When I saw it,
Decent.
I'll go round probably once a month and just buy a load of stuff off it. It's done well because he had it full in the garage a few months earlier. So, yeah.
And I picked one of them up that I've never seen. I've never seen you do
oh yeah.
Funko Pop are a lot, man, for bits.
Aye, like kind of accessory stuff. Reaction's good for that as well.
Yeah, I would use a lot of reaction stuff.
Reaction's good for them. They're good for accessories.
Yeah.
And they're good for you try and make it shone, then you want the wallabies to have bring bad coat or something, do you know what I mean?
Yep.
These are the same trees.
Yep.
What did you make music? Your Sean?
That is reaction.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, anything guessed about I know they're all reaction parts. I know what they are. That's G.I. Joe, the sailor.
or shipwreck?
Not shipwreck, just one of the general sailors.
Right.
I think the arms are that as well.
Oh, they probably will be.
Yeah. I don't know what the arms are. I can't. And those feet are from Reaction Red Dawn. One of those figures.
Do you know that's one I've never ever put in
Some unusual stuff. How much is Robocop?
These are from 180 mil, open on sensible offers.
That's so nice.
the arms are
Got the gun as well. Wow, that's cool.
Figured that. Not the selling price is 45 each.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Jay Keys. I'm here with my brother Swaley. Welcome to the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Welcome to the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Welcome to the 80s and 90s Retro Collector.
Boom!
Batman. Where's Daniel Egan's Funko Pop? Come on, Daniel. It's the Care Bear countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, bro. Oh, go and whack him in the motor. Oh, don't. It's the Care Bear countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, another gummy bear. How much are the old gummy bears? Lovely. Yeah. Oh, you got two of the same there. One's faded and the other's not. What are they? £1 each?
7.
8 and 7, yeah? And what we got here, this orange one?
That one, that's Bumble Lion. It's 12.
Easy. Right, can I see the 2 gummies there and I'll choose which one to throw in the bin first. Hold on. One sec. Oh look. Samoa Joe. Right, what one of them shall we bin first? One got the glasses on, hasn't he? Oh, broken glasses.
That's why they're so cheap.
Yeah, I can glue the glasses. Right, I think that one's...
That one's 8.
I'll have, yeah, the one with the darker hat I think's nicer, isn't it? How much he?
He's 7.
Let's have a look at him. Yeah, I'll have him and I'll have the orange.
Bumble Lion.
Yeah. You know why? Because I had both of them as a kid. Yeah, and I didn't I, Mum?
Boom!
And I had them Care Bears, and I had that yellow one with the cake on. How much that yellow Care Bear there?
Which one? That one?
Yeah. 50p?
He's 18.
Oh my goodness. You're trying to skimp me, ain't you? 18 quid. And she rude. What a workout. Spacious old toilets on these trains.
Shenfield. The next station is Grace.
Hello Balmy Badger Army, this is the 80s and 90s Retro Collector and this is the Brawling Badger and Viking and we're here for a lovely little collab about Thundercats. Please don't forget to subscribe to Brawling Badger Film Productions or Brawling Badger Productions and make sure to click the like bells and everything and make sure to say hi to Swaley, Nick and the Badger in the comments. Viking's here and she's going to tell us all about her Thundercats collection growing up. I was a big fan of Thundercats back in the day and I loved having all the different toys. My favourite toy was the Lion-O sword that I used to bash the absolute snot out of everything.
Did you have the one that made the noise or did you have the one that actually extended?
I had the one that made the noises. My mum threw it away. And I've never got it again.
Sad times.
It's very sad times. So if anyone wants to help me get a new retro Lion-O sword, my life would be a better place.
I don't think mine would be because you'd be running around going like,
oh! Right, that's enough from me. But yeah, if you guys want to ever help donate towards me getting a new Lion-O sword, I would be so much better for it. Even if it was one of the newer ones, I'd be happy.
oh good lord, no. Ugh.
Anyway,
No,
that's enough about me.
no.
Viking's going to take over and talk all about her retro collection. And we have a little example of it right now.
My little example. I want to take a guess at what my little example would be. It would probably be my favourite little character.
Snarf.
Okay, it's all faded and everything. I had to, because eyesight is terrible when you get older. It's like a 1986. It's the original stuff, and it is mine. It was mine from when I was about 7 or 8. I got him for Christmas because I was very much a tomboy. So for my birthday, because unfortunately it falls in December, I used to get girly things and stuff that I just go, that's nice, and then just sit there and hope for Christmas is good. You have like the really cool like aunties and uncles and things that go, oh, they like Thundercats. I've got more. Apparently my mum says that they're not in the loft, she threw them out. But I'm really hoping that they're still in my mum's loft. Because
So,
I have a kitten cat,
Yeah.
a Lion-O,
Yeah.
and I believe I can't remember what villain I had. I know I had a villain, I can't.
Everyone had Mum-Ra.
I didn't have Mum-Ra.
I really hope she didn't chuck them away because that's hundreds and hundreds of pounds worth of toys that we will obviously have to try and re-get.
I didn't have the sword though. My Thundercats collection was actually quite small compared to my He-Man collection.
He-Man collection.
My He-Man and She-Ra collection was quite large.
Yes.
But he is the one that he evaded everything and he was sort of like found at the back of a cupboard.
Wow.
So, you know, when I was a teenager and I just thought, well, I'll just put him in a box, and then when I moved out, I was like, oh, there he is, he can go and live in the kitchen and live in the living room, and then the cat's phone and I played with him. So he's very, very beaten up, but I absolutely love him. He's my favourite. It's my favourite little chap. Do you have a favourite?
I did. Obviously, I had the Lion-O sword, Lion-O. I absolutely love Panthro.
Panthro.
Probably had a very early crush on Chitaro.
Was it Chitara?
Chitara. Yeah.
Every dad in the 80s and 90s, well, it was 80s because it was finished in the late 80s, isn't it? Every dad didn't mind watching Thundercats. They enjoyed Thundercats for that one reason. But I do love my Smurfs.
Yeah, so let us know some of the things that you enjoyed back in the day.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, Thundercats, He-Man. I was a big fan of all sorts of stuff. Visionaries. Definitely going to do another video for...
No, mine was Mask.
Mask Crusaders. The thing is, I actually loved playing Mask in the playground. We used to pretend that we had all these different things, but I never had any Mask toys.
I did.
Did
I had
you?
Mask toys.
Yeah. I didn't have any Mask toys, but it was one of my favourites to watch. Yeah. And my poor Optimus Prime, apparently now it's like worth £500 to £600 mint in box. Mine was absolutely smashed to hell because I used to throw it up and down and used to bash it around. I used to literally...
Yeah, but you loved it.
I did love it.
And as an adult now, we all go back and go, I really wished I hadn't put lipstick on my Teddy Ruxpin. Which apparently should be in my mum's loft, but he has lipstick. He has lipstick on his fur. He had actual fur.
Oh dear.
Like, oh
dear.
Oh dear.
See, anyone that's seen Paranormal Activity who knows that there's a fantastic reference to Teddy Ruxpin.
No, because I don't like it. No.
Right, thank you very much everyone for watching the 80s and 90s Retro Collector. It's been a fun ride. I'm looking forward to collabing loads more with you guys. And this is the Brawling Badger. Please, please, please check out the channel. We got a new spooky horror film out called Anniversary. And it will be great to see you comment on that. Bye! And thanks for watching.
Hello Showbiz fans, yes it's me, Mr. Showbiz Rob Evans here from Showbiz Towers. Yes, I'm also, you can hear me on Radio Big Sky, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday you can hear me in the afternoon, 2 till 4, and on Tuesday afternoons at lunchtime, 12 till 2. Good stuff. But I'm also, not only do I do that, I've got my own podcast as well, the Showbiz Report, which you can see on YouTube and Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from, But I'd like to talk to you about a very small thing I do, because I love professional wrestling. I do. I'm a huge fan. And there's the big event coming up that I'm actually going to be on the commentary team for. Because I am now the official colour analyst for OIW GPW Wrestling in Clacton. So there you go. Ooh, that's fascinating, really, yeah. This Saturday, WrestleMania Saturday indeed, yes, Saturday 19th at the Coppins Hall Community Centre in Clacton. Doors open 6:30pm, 7pm bell. We will see ORW GBW bringing you Seaside Slam. Oh, it's so good. I've got all the notes here, so trust me. Yes, we've got ORW Championship will be online as the Wonder Kid Johnson defends against Callum Cruz, who recently won a over-the-top battle royal at their last event, St. Valentine's, which I was there for as well, which is good stuff. Also, CPW's Duffer takes on Mad Dog Mason. The Hunter Oakley Morgan takes on DKW's Matt Craven. OIW Community title is up for grabs as well as Rugby Riley takes on the current champion Logan and Sassy Bear Clarence. Oh yes, indeed do. Plus, we've got Father versus Son 2. Oh, that's going to be so good. Yeah, Survivor Peter Strondorf versus Rockstar Ben Strondorf. And finally, the main event, a GBW Championship title that is up for grabs in a 2 out of 3 falls match as Bad Boy Joe Naylor takes on Tim Lee for the second time because they face each other at St. Valentine's. So, what are you waiting for? Get your tickets now. It's in Clacton. It's be WrestleMania Saturday, so what a great way to start WrestleMania Saturday, let's be honest. Also, week after, I will be in Braintree in Essex at CXW Extreme 3. No ropes, no rules. Oh, it's such an awesome event. Plus, the second event from CPW, the training school, the academy for CXW, Championship Extreme Wrestling, CPW Certified Professional Wrestling, you will get to see the initiation CXW Invasion I just main event there is got to be the CPW title, currently held by the good doctor Leonardo Darwin. He'll be taking on Big Rig, and that's gonna be a grudge match. That is a really big grudge match. Take it from me, you know. But the night before at CXW Extreme 3, Leonardo Darwin will be defending against the former champion, Johnny Storm. You do not want to miss it. Get your tickets now via cxwwrestling.com or for OIWGPW Wrestling. Look at it on Facebook. Get the details there. I'll see you sometime down the line, but hey, if not, I'll see you ringside. Alright? Take care.
Hey Retro Heads, it's Nick here with another delve into my record collection. Today I have 3 albums for you that you should definitely check out from acts you may or may not have heard of, but are definitely worth a listen. First up is Bennett, and this is an album of theirs called Supernatural. It was released on Roadrunner Records, who are better known for putting out albums by the likes of Machine Head and Sepultura, so this was a bit of a departure for them. They're actually a big poppy indie band, and this features one track that was a hit called Mum's Gone to Iceland. The reason it didn't become the theme tune to Iceland's adverts is because it's actually quite anti-consumerism. But this album has so many good poppy, if you were a fan of like indie pop in the 90s, then you're going to love this album. Definitely recommend it. They released one other album called Street vs. Science in 97. This one came out in 96. Before splitting up, but they have gotten back together at least once since then. So let's hope for another reunion soon from them, shall we? Next one is Credit to the Nation and Take Dis. Credit to the Nation are a UK hip-hop act. This album was released in about 1993-94, and it was a time when a lot of UK hip-hop wasn't making a lot of inroads. Credit to the Nation, undeservedly, I think. But I think a lot of people see UK hip-hop as kind of like a poorer cousin of US hip-hop, which was obviously huge at the time. But there's some really good gems to be found in there. Credit to the Nation had one hit in the UK called Teenage Sensation. They released a couple of albums, and they have split up and got back together a couple of times. And this album, as well as Teenage Sensation, features a song called Call It What You Want, which takes the very bold move of sampling Smells Like Teen Spirit. A lot of rappers wouldn't touch that one, but Credit to the Nation did, and credit to them for that. I would definitely recommend checking out this album. It's very 90s in a good way. The last album that I'm going to recommend you today is a band called Cube, and an album called Fast Food. Now, Cube weren't a hugely successful act, unfortunately. The singer was the brother of the lead singer of Space Hog, whom you might recall had a hit with In the Meantime. I think that was featured in a film or a TV show. But he sounds very similar to the lead singer of Space Hog. This album has a couple of tracks on it: Have Another Drink, Scrounger, Natural Millionaire. There's some really good tracks on here that were actually quite experimental. They've got it starts with the very indie-fied Have Another Drink, which in my mind was a great lost hit, and then another one called Scrounger, which seemed to have a lot more kind of like of a dancier influence. So I would definitely recommend checking out this album if you can find it. So there's 3 recommendations for you, some great 90s albums. I have loads more in my record collection, and I will look forward to sharing those with you in future shows.